Hello, it's Melinda from Scrapbooking and Craft. I thought I'd come on today and show you a flip through of my art journal. This is last year's art journal, the last half of 2013-2014. I haven't shared any of this before, so I thought I would share. I want to get back into the art journaling because I really enjoyed it. I just haven't had the time lately. So this is one of the first pages. These aren't done in order in the book. So there's some earlier ones in the book. I just basically opened to whatever page I wanted. So these are done just with all scrap bits of paper. A lot of the branding strips off the pattern paper from my scrapbooking. And then this is one of my stencils I sell in my store, which will be up soon. This is one of the first ones I did. With a tree, the leaves are a bit light to see. This one's another one with some stamps. These are stamps. Stamping with gelatos instead of, because I just wanted a nice soft look, so just experimenting a bit. I'll just take my bit of tissue paper out. So this one I particularly like. I'm having trouble with the pages sticking together, so hence why the deli wrap or tissue paper's there. And I've had to stick some of the pages with a bit of double-sided or a bit of packing tape in the middle of the spine to stop them from sticking as well. I am trying to track down some something to put over the pages. A few of the American YouTubers use Daddy Van's furniture polish wax, trying to locate that or an equivalent affordable that in Australia. So this is just a couple of wipe-off pages with my stencils, and I've gone through and done a bit of black on the stenciling on this one. So there's quite a few pages in here that are just wipe-offs. So this one's another 2 single pages, just playing around with stencils and things and paper dolls and just making things. Just depends on what mood I'm in for is what I do in my art journal. As another wipe-off page, a sketch I was doing down at the beach one day. I was going to go back in and paint that, but didn't get around to it. This is my favourite page in the entire book. It's got lots and lots of layers and different things. So I did a full complete background, but I didn't end up using this side page. This book I'm not going to work in anymore. I'm going to get a new journal for this year and next year. So happiness is a state of mind, so there's lots of different things in here and collaging and lots of texture on this page. So this one's a double spread. This one's a lot of washi tape in the background. I saw someone on YouTube do that, so I thought, oh, let's have a go at that. And just that over the top and stamped. So a lot of my pages, I want to get into putting a lot of quotes on pages and get more into that and do some more girls. My girls do need a lot of work. This is some butterfly tissue paper I put down, and again I haven't done anything to this side page, but I did the girl. So trying to play with some whimsy girls. Oh, another couple of wipe-off pages. Also more wipe-off pages. This one is one of my nice, probably my second favourite page. A lot happening in here. Drippage and collage elements and words and different things. So I'm hoping to do, as my editing gets better, I'm hoping to do some process videos for you, if that's what you'd like to see on my channel. Another face I was playing around with. I was trying to teach my daughter how to draw some faces, so we're playing around. That one's probably one of the better ones. I was going to go back in and colour these, but I didn't get back to it. This one's doing something different as well. Some houses made out of pattern paper and some stenciling. This one is sticking rather badly because I used a lot of gel medium on it. I love this star up, or this sun up here with the hexagon things that I cut out of. This is actually this one come from Crazy Island Family. I don't know whether it was something I saw Claudia Rossi do or it was one of their KOF prompts or something, but that page come out of, that inspiration come out of there. I like to watch a lot of YouTube videos, but by the time I get around to doing the technique, I've usually forgotten who I got the inspiration for. So there's this one. Didn't like the orange I put around this one, so some of them I just don't like anymore, but they're part of learning. This I've never done anything with. This was wax, and all the colours, melted some wax crayons, and all the colours went together, and I just didn't like it. This is again probably my third favourite one. I was going to go back and put a quote on this one. In the background it's actually sticker backs. Some of the backing stickers, like the waist bit, when you pull the stickers out you get all the backing bits, so you can sort of see that in there. Did some more drippage and did some collage. These images actually came out of one of my daughter's colouring books she no longer wanted. So this is another one. This one I like as well. So I'm starting to experiment with quotes, so just trying to make the paper stand up. Again, this one's sticking like anything. So sing like there's no tomorrow. Sorry, sing like there's no one watching, so playing around with different things. I'm trying to show my daughter that your faces don't have to be realistic, because she likes everything to be realistic. This is my first ever play with some jelly prints I did. So messy art is fun art. Messy art is fun. It's supposed to read. We're just doing some stenciling over the collage jelly prints. So I did a lot of collage in this art journal because it's only, it's not a mixed media journal. It's thicker than normal paper. I decided to do some black gesso and this is chalk markers with one of my stencils. It'll be in my store soon. This page, I like this page. Took a while and took a lot of layers under here. So these are some fairy napkins, so playing around with some napkins. And the idea of this page was I was inside the fairy's house looking out. So this is looking out to another fairy's house. So this is just an image downloaded from the internet and coloured up and did some trees. This took several paintings to get what I wanted. In the end, I'm happy with it. This one I don't like at all, but I was using some new paints and I just don't like them at all. So that one I will cover over really quickly. This one's sort of a bit of a play on words. This come out of a book. So this, the anatomy of, and it had a man here, it come out of an anatomy book. This idea on the face was already there. These two little ones I actually scanned it on my computer and shrunk it down. So we've got anatomy of an artist, we've got lots of ideas, small amount of time, and even small amount of money. So it was a bit of a play on being an artist. This one's using one of my backwards brick stencils or reverse brick stencils in my shop. And these images actually come out of our local newspaper, Les Miserables, wanting this one to look like a graffiti wall. And this one has actually got a lot of texture on it from paper towel that I used to wipe up something, and it had colour on it, so I decided to use it. So that was sort of trying to... I did the wall and then I didn't know what I wanted to put on it, so I did graffiti on it. This is one of my favourite pages. You just saw a first competition. I entered this in our art competition, art show competition last year. So this is a whole bunch of jelly prints and pattern paper or collage for a tree, and then a big bird rub-on. This bird rub-on, or nest rub-on, was annoying, and then a bird, and then I've done little leaves out of jelly prints as well. So I'm really happy with that one. I love that one. Another collage with jelly prints, doing a peacock and a tree. I'm not real happy with the peacock. It turned out a bit more cartoony than I'd liked, but that's okay. This one's just a background that I never got back to doing. This was just some wipe off. I have a book page journal next to me when I'm painting, and any wipe off paint I just slop on the paper. So I don't know whether I'll go back and do this. This is a mermaid that I decided to draw and paint. Haven't done her face yet, so I'm quite happy with the mermaid. I like that. This is some napkins, and then repainting in some more trees. So there was a bit of napkin here, a bit of napkin here, and I sort of painted in the background and added more of the leaves and painted over some of the leaves. So that was kind of cool. This is my witchy page. There is a video up on that one just explaining how I went through. I hand drew all these potion bottles and hand drew the window and the cauldron and the design and the broomstick. That one's actually a primer girl that I made into a witch. Another background I was playing with and didn't get around to finishing. I quite like these two. Again, these are inspired off YouTube. So I did lots of collage in the background of some old crossword book I did. Blacked it out with the black paint, only leaving a bit of, with a handmade stencil I'd made, and then doodled with the pen. I quite like how they turned out. I don't like my handwriting, so I'm trying to improve. This one is another one it's from Crazy Island Families on Facebook. It might have been a Claudia Rossi. I might have seen her painting the daisies and had a go. But it was something either Claudia Rossi did on Facebook or did on one of her videos. So I'm hoping to get back into a lot more of the art journaling this year, because I really do miss just sitting down and playing another wipe-off stencil. And then the end of the book. So the book is getting quite fat. I'll just show you the front. It's an Australian brand. It's Montmark, and it's called a sketch journal, and it was a nice bound one, even though the binding is a bit thick. And it was done on 150 GSM paper, and anyone in Australia, the whole book was $9. It's thicker paper than like your regular office paper. I did gesso a lot of the pages, and I did do a lot of collaging into it, so it made the book a lot stronger. It made the pages, some of the pages are quite thick because I collage paper both sides, and made it a bit more sturdy. But I like the collage paper in the backgrounds. So thank you for looking at my art journal. I'm hoping to do some more. I may just do some weekly or monthly flip-throughs like this. I may do some process videos. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely want to do some more art journaling and do a lot more of it next year. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.